I am so embarrassed by this story still.
I went to a Filipino private school, and so it's different from schools in the States where you go to classes. Here in my school, you stay in the same classroom and you're classmates with everybody for that whole year. Keep that in mind as I tell this story. So first day of class, this guy is sitting beside me. So he's gonna be my seatmate for the whole semester at least. He was really cute. He had a really nice butt. His face was also very nice. I don't know why, I was just really tired that day. One of the last classes of the day was English class, and I fall asleep. I just doze off. And then I hear the teacher say, "Vincenzo, wake her up." I feel a tap on my shoulder. That's the cute guy. I open my eyes, I was like this, and all I see is just a puddle of drool. It's like Lake Michigan of drool. And so I don't know what to do. I'm just like, drool. Like wipe it off. Yeah, I don't know if that ruined my chances, but in my head, that was the reason why we did not date.
So, freshman year, I am super excited to go to my first homecoming dance. My friend Manny asks me to go. I pick out this dress. It is super fab. It was green, taffeta, strapless. It was kind of tight in the back, and you know, you didn't really need like a strapless bra or anything with it. The homecoming corsages in the South, especially then, you didn't really so much wear them as like they wore you. Mine was pretty tasteful, but it was about this big and it had ribbons that went down to my knees. So we get to the dance and we're having a good time. Manny asked me to dance. We get up to dance. He stands up and I stand up and my dress does not stand up. Apparently Manny had like accidentally stepped on the ribbon and it just didn't come up. So there I am, just basically flashing half of 9th grade. I just got dressed and got up and pretended that nothing happened. And we didn't talk about it for like 20 years.
My most embarrassing high school moment happened when I was a freshman, and I decided one day to wear flip-flops with bell-bottom yellow Abercrombie sweatpants for whatever reason and thought I looked so cool. I had a couple of close calls that day, but nothing comes close to what happened around lunchtime. I walked into the cafeteria. You have to walk past the senior table to get all the way back to the freshman section, and while I was confidently strutting my stuff past them, I totally caught the lip of my sweatpants and went down hard. I got up as quickly as I could and tried not to cry. I did the whole, "I'm fine, it's totally fine, everything is funny, it's great to be here," and ran all the way back to my friends.
So let me set the mood for you. I was 16 years old and it was the first time I was allowed to date. I wasn't allowed to date till I was 16. So I turned 16 and I was like, bet, we going for it. I started like hanging out with this guy and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get my first kiss. We kissed, whatever, hung out again, and then like we made out and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the first time I'm making out with someone. And then things go crazy. We are making out, hands, legs, enthralled all over the place. I started kissing his neck, and then all of a sudden, I look and there's like hickeys all over his neck. I am so embarrassed by this story still. And we were like, fuck. The next day at school, this man is walking around like he just won an Olympic medal. And people are like making fun of him and being like, oh, what's on your neck? And he's like, I got him from my hair straightener. This fool's hair was like mine, so people knew that was bull. And so everybody knew by the end of the day that I was the vacuum that sucked on this man's neck and left all these hickeys everywhere, and that was the last guy I've ever dated.